They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but some pictures scream louder than life itself. One glance at you, and I feel every silent cry within me dragged out from the shadows. Dear painting, you speak to my soul. I stand before your swirling sky, your warped horizon, your figure frozen in an eternal scream. You are Edvard Munch's creation, yet you feel like my reflection. You are fear, loneliness, and despair painted into eternity, and somehow you make me feel less alone. In your distorted strokes, I see the truth of depression, how the world bends under invisible weight, how colors blur into confusion, how the scream we carry inside never quite finds release. And yet, in your agony, there's a strange beauty. You remind me that even pain can be captured, framed, and transformed into art. You do not hide suffering, you reveal it. And in that revelation lies power. For when I see you, I know that what I feel has been felt before, across time, across lives. My darkness is not mine alone. It is shared, witnessed, immortalized on canvas. That knowledge steadies me. But you are not only about despair. You also whisper resilience. You endure century after century, still standing, still speaking, still moving hearts. You prove that even the most fragile cries can echo louder than silence if given the courage to be seen. And so, I find myself staring longer, listening deeper, realizing that art is not only a mirror, but also a bridge. It connects isolation to understanding, pain to compassion, silence to expression. Your brushstrokes remind me that healing begins not by erasing suffering, but by honoring it. In you, I find a paradox: despair that heals, anguish that comforts, silence that shouts. Depression teaches us to hide, to shrink, to collapse inward. But you remind me that expression is survival, that to give voice, even in paint, is to begin reclaiming power. Dear painting, you teach me that art is more than beauty, it is lifeline. You remind me that every scream deserves space, every emotion deserves acknowledgement. And you remind me that brokenness does not erase worth. Sometimes it defines it. So I ask you, watching this now, have you ever found yourself in a painting, a song, or a story that mirrored your pain and helped you breathe again? Share your thoughts below, because you never know whose heart your story might reach. And remember this: darkness may visit, but it does not define us. Even in the storm, you are not alone, and your voice matters. If this moved you, subscribe for more reflections that speak to the hidden places of the soul.